33 Life Path. Welcome to your timeless messages. The message will be determining the title of this video. So hence, I don't know what the cards will unravel. My name is Luigi of Cornerstone Tarot, and let's start with the main oracle card. What does the universe have to say to you today? Snake. Familiar? In Chinese astrology, or Chinese zodiac rather, we're about to end the wood snake era. Less than 30 days from now, we will be entering the Chinese lunar New Year of the fire horse. And the snake is exactly here today to tell you something, okay? It wants to give you a definite area of your life of focus, the attention related to the stones of your life. I'm not necessarily drawn to the snake. I think you are not the snake, 33 life path. But the stones of your life say so much about this reading. I think this particular period in time, maybe in the past 90 days, 120 days, 150 days, 33 life path, you have been in a situation where stones are meaning as beliefs being shaken. 33 life path, I believe your beliefs are being shaken as of this time. I'm not so sure yet what will the snake unfold, but typically in the negative sense, snake can mean betrayal and deception. But the wood snake is always neutral. Every single sign, every single angel guide, every single manifestation of luck, divine presence, algorithm, messages, readings, they always come neutral. But what is the stone, or what are these stones that we are talking about right now that we have to bring to light, 33 life path? Resourcefulness. You are in a stage right now, 33 life path, that you are intently looking at what you have. Your stones are your resources. I'm feeling the resources that you are focusing is related to your physical resources. Now, how is it related to beliefs being shaken? Okay. What are your beliefs related to your physical resources, physical wealth, anything that you've accumulated, that is being put into question? I think you're doing a large audit, okay? When I say large audit, I'm talking about you're looking at everything that is physical in your life right now. You're looking at your bank accounts, you're looking at your paper portfolio, maybe you're looking at your resume, your CV, maybe you're even looking at your career portfolio, maybe you're even looking at your website. 33 Life Path, I know you're doing an audit. Okay, the snake here could be possibly talking about putting into light what are you auditing about. I think this is what is being shaken on the table. But what is shaken exactly during this audit? What are the things that are coming up as the stones that are blocking the way? Big changes. Exactly. The reason why you're auditing 33 Life Path is because you are now in the stage where, and I think in the Wheel of Fortune, I'm drawn exactly to the part of the snake here. Two snakes now appear in your reading, okay? You have a snake and a snake. But here's very interesting. In the Queen of Pentacles card, you have the rabbit. Rabbits are praised to snakes. So definitely, whatever these snakes are, is shaking the physical resources that you have. 33 life path maybe in the period of 150 days or so in the past up until the present, and I think you're forecasting this, and maybe you're watching this because you wanted to know exactly what I'm talking about. The big changes that come around with the snake is typically people close to you. This is proximal. In the proximity of your resources, you're doing an audit, there are just so many stones blocking the way. Now, the stones here could be people, okay? I don't know, but the Wheel of Fortune sometimes, when they come up as the blocker, you're not in a state where you're not accepting change. You're ready to receive the big changes. You're just letting the universe rule out everything for you, and you're just riding the tide here. You're just in the circle of life here. You are exactly looking at what are the changes that you will be swaying yourself into, but it looks like that there is an underlying set of people in your proximity that you could possibly be, unfolding some hidden agenda. That's what I'm feeling. And because we're talking about two snakes against a rabbit, I'm not saying there are two people deceiving you. I'm just saying there could be a few people right now in your proximity that is not helping your audit. Whatever that audit you're doing is not really being helped about. And there's a card that came out when I was about to pick one. This is now in the deep set of your underlying beliefs. You are trying to get back to your strength. 33 life path, the only thing that you're clinging on to right now is the reason here that you are doing this audit is because you're actually taking a look from within. Okay. You know that whatever endeavor you're trying to take care about as of this time, 33 life path, you are in a position of taming the lions within. You're exactly this character who is taming this person. And for crying out loud, I just wanted to show you what this is all about. In the Queen of Pentacles, you have this band of flowers right here. In the Strength card, you're wearing the band of flowers. It's exactly the same vines. Okay? And Strength is telling to me, okay, you're looking from within in the audit, okay? You're trying to find the strength of what you have right now. I'm not so sure if the magnified area of your life and your wealth is really like scarcity, but based on what your strength looks like, you're trying to rely on your own understanding. There is a reluctance of believing other people's ways and methods right now. When you're doing this audit, all you do consider is what you think within. Okay? And this is the message of the universe to you today. You have to rely on your own understanding right now. That's important in your audit. Because remember, we're talking about two snakes here. We're talking about possible proximal deceivers or betrayers. Traitors. Okay? That's a big word. I'm praying for you that you won't encounter something that you could, but I think battles that are given to you right now are dependent on what your strength is. Okay? This is the underlying understanding that is being put forth in the table. And this is what happened in the past. Okay? Another snake again. Okay? Look, you have a snake right here again. Third time. And I don't know why the snake always wants to appear. Okay? But there's another character here that I wanted to bring to light. This particular figure, okay? I want you to look closely. He's also here. Okay? Even if in the proximity you have people in your life that are not really helping to, with the resources that you're trying to, that you've accumulated, that you're trying to audit, that you're trying to keep further, and because you're reallocating where they should be going. The reason why maybe this card came out from the past position, it's because you're about to let them go. Okay? You're not bringing this forth, okay? Remember, you have the Strength and you have the Wheel of Fortune. Big changes and relying on your own understanding is an ultimate duo. Ultimate in a sense that this whatever the messiness your past had brought to you, this is not a reluctance of you not benefiting from it. You're not on the losing end, okay? The thing that is in the thing that the past is saying, you're done and over with, and you're being reluctant on being in a messy situation again. That's why you're doing an audit. You don't like the same thing happening all over and over again. And this is exactly what the present would maybe really try to say. I wanted to look at right now, where are you exactly in the journey? Okay, where are you exactly right now? You're actually starting to believe in your potential again. Okay. Now, this is what I love, okay? In the placement, this is the underlying message. In the Celtic cross, you have this, okay? Then you have the Wheel of Fortune as you're crossing, and you have now the High Priestess as your present moment. Your present moment, 33 Life Path, is saying you are believing in your potential again. 2 of the major arcana added to the 8th of the major arcana brings you the 10th of the major arcana. And I'm here because I'm going to tell you right now, you have 2 sevens, a 7 and a 7. 7 is a spiritual intervention. 33 Life Path, if this reaches you, I want you to comment below the specific circumstances that are related to this, whatever is your ongoing intention while you're reading through this, because you're actually unraveling potential. You're asking the universe again. Apart from relying on your own understanding, in the present, you're acknowledging your potential. You're acknowledging that there is help. That even if big changes occur, when this wheel will turn, you believe in your potential. Potential is within. That's the lioness in you. This High Priestess is the lioness you're trying to rely on right now. 33 Life Path. If you're not in that state yet, try to be there, because this message had to reach you for you to wake up. 33 Life Path, wake up, because if you're not in that position yet, big changes are around the corner, and the snake here is reminding you, in the proximity during the audit, some things may surface that you may not be able to circumnavigate with accordingly. And if you're skeptic about whatever is happening, take a look at this and this again. They're connected. 2 sevens indicate that there is something going on. You have a 10-10 and a 7-7. Possibly the specific angel number is 1717. Okay, because we have 2 10s, we have a 10-10, and we have 2 sevens. So maybe it's a 10-10, 17-17 angel message that we're looking at. This is what's going to happen in the near future. Okay. Now, Hierophant is not a typical traditional card I would want on the foresight. In the near future, I'm not really exactly saying that you'll become the Hierophant, but I think this is making sense. You're showing people, okay, so now this is very important to know. This is you, and these are the 2 snakes. Okay? Again, this is the main oracle card of this reading. Your message started with a snake. Your past position shows a snake. There is a rabbit focused between the 2 snakes. But it appears that whatever the 2 snakes are, whoever in the proximity are, they will still respect your authority. Okay? So even if they're in your proximity, they may not be going away. Maybe maybe the way that you position yourself after following the high priestess and the strength within you, while you're being the queen of pentacles in the wheel of fortune in the big changes, you will arrive at this destination, which is you as the respected authority, and all the snakes in your life, in your proximity, will no longer be the snakes that you think they are. Or if you're not aware of it, because you're just gonna be aware of it if if you really don't know there are snakes. I think this message will now say that the snakes that resonate here, are saying exactly, hey, 33 life path, you will still be respected. Okay? In the audit that is going on here, right? In the audit that is going on here, 33 life path, you are now starting to enter an era where you will be respected by the people around you. Okay? So believe that you will be respected. You will still be an authority that people will listen to. Whoever is in your proximity, whoever are in your proximity, even no matter how your beliefs, the way that you think, as long as you rely on your own understanding and go back to your potential, where you came from and where you started, it would lead you to your destination. Now, what will be the driving force that you would want to hear right now? 33 life path. What will be your driving force for you to achieve whatever you need to achieve? Heartbreak? Not necessarily, but this could mean what? It's not only healing. This Three of Swords may indicate you have to be stern about your words. Remember, at the position in the near future, you will be respected as an authority member. You are the leader. Whoever these snakes are in your proximity, no matter how they shake your beliefs, you will be shaking them. And it takes pain to get there. Sometimes your skepticism should be put into words. When you say something, when you speak something, when you audit something, and you have feedback for the people in your proximity, in whatever endeavor that we're intending to put into this table right now, it is related to you speaking the words you need to speak. Now take a closer look at this as I sip my coffee. "33 life path again. Be stern at the words that you will be speaking to the snakes in your proximity right now. Even if they attempt to shake you, you will still be respected. You will still be leading at the forefront. You will still bring the victory necessary. The big changes here are necessary. The big changes also includes the snakes, so most likely, you will be saying things, feedback in the ways that you could, and the ways that you are designing yourself into right now, because take a look, you're going back at your potential. Take a look again, you are looking at the lion within you, the fearless creature within you. 33 life path. Now, what would other people think in your life about you? Okay. Let's see what other people or your environment is thinking about you as of this time. 33 life path. As you're doing this audit of your resources. They're not liking this scenario. You're exercising your authority. This is the result of you combining the high priestess and the strength, while the big changes like the wheel of fortune is leading to right now in your life. People are definitely not pleased. Okay, this person is an exact image of a person that is not pleased. This person is just not liking everything that is happening. Okay, no matter what is being offered, given. Okay, maybe the snakes in your life are just not contented with the way you do, but they will respect you still because you are consistent. You are going to be consistent with the way that you see the world after this audit. So whatever you're auditing, it's good that you are now disappointing people and continue to disappoint people. 33 life path. The thing about being the thing about, empowering the strength within you is you have to be the fearless creature. You cannot wait another fearless creature to say the right words to further the disappointment. Okay? That is not it. Okay? You have to realize that when you say your authority, you must say it. Just say it. If you have to foster difficult conversations right now, 33 life path, I think that's the best foot forward. But what are you fearing? Okay, what are the possible fears that would underlie if you don't follow the advice? Okay, what are you fearing about if you're attempting to do this? Or why, as of this moment, you're still skeptic to be the person who will give the necessary feedback? Okay? Sometimes even if you want to fulfill wishes of people, the Nine of Cups is pleasant when we're talking about wishes. But in the place of fear, it looks like that you still want to please them. Nine of Cups is not only just talking about you asking for a wish. This character exactly says how they grant wishes. And remember, you have here Four of Cups to the Nine of Cups. Okay? Now this is significant. The journey from the 4 to the 5. So there are 5 it's 9 subtracted to 4 is 5, right? Okay? This is the combination that you have to know, okay, as of this time. The Hierophant here, this character is conjoining these two. You must learn to disappoint people by telling them the hard truths, at the same time not pleasing them. Pleasing people should not be the case right now. 33 life path. You have to learn that when you're doing this audit, if you have to give feedback that is, that's gonna hurt or break people's hearts, then you have to. There's no other way to put it there, okay? It's just really like that. It's just really like that, 33 life path. So, please do not please people. Okay? You are reminded that if you want to come back to your potential, acknowledge that your potential is the strength that you believe in your words. Your words will cut through the hearts of people. And this is not being negative. It's not negative at all. Growing with pain is different from growing during the pain. Because if you're growing with pain, you're carrying it all along. You're not dissipating pain. You're not finding ways to relieve the pain, even just a little bit. But growing during this pain and audit, okay, when quality assurance is needed, you have to comply with your words. An authority figure of compliance, definitely. So, compliance is key. If people don't believe your words, bring them back to compliance. Bring them forth where they are in this position, okay? Now, 33 life path, of course, you want to know the outcome, okay? After all the discussion that we're making, what will be the outcome of this circumstance? Comment down below whatever that is, okay? Boom! The sun. Ta-da! You're journeying from the High Priestess to the strength to the... No. You're journeying, again, from the High Priestess, understanding your potential, going back to your potential, to you looking at where you are as an authority figure and leading the people and leading the snakes in your life in the proximity. You realizing that your strength is through the words. During these big changes, you will arrive at the disposition where you will feel the sun and you will be the sun again. You will be this child raising the red flag, this red bandana, and you will bring sunflowers again to life. The beautiful thing about the sun, though, as the outcome is, it's pretty optimistic. I wanted to think that radical optimism is Dua Lipa. If you want some sort of inspiration, I would recommend Radical Optimism discography by Dua Lipa, especially the extended version. Free advertising, Dua Lipa, but I love you. In the wood snake here, Dua Lipa is my top artist in Spotify, and so I'm just gonna tell you right now, the sun. The sun is reminding you, 33 Life Path, about radical optimism. That is the outcome. Saying the difficult words through difficult conversations that uphold the truth will lead you to the sun. Okay? That is radical optimism. Now, before we go, 33 Life Path, I want to give you an advice from the Animal Guides Tarot. I want to embody that optimism. Of course, I want to give you an assurance, right? Remember, you're doing an audit, so of course, you need that person to back you up, and I'll back you up through whatever this reading is, okay? I'm having a hard time with these cards. It's just so big for my hands, okay? This is going to be your advice. 7 of Cups again. Now, remember, you had 7 of Water, okay? This is 7 of Water. In your past position, remember? This is 7 of Water. 7 of Cups, okay? You are to be like the Maine Coon kitten. It's now time for you to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority, right? Priority, that's the word here. Radical optimism comes into your life if you make the decision and stop procrastinating. 33 Life Path, if you're procrastinating, this is not the time for you to procrastinate. We are about to end the wood snake here in a few days, and don't underestimate, okay? Don't underestimate the power of the lion, okay? You know, and this is another thing. If you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink this situation or circumstances. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. When it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. 33 Life Path. That is the message that I have for you. This is the advice. Now, thank you for joining with me today. It must resonate. If it did, leave a like. As I've said, you've been commenting, but if you haven't, comment down below what you want me to help you dream about so that it turns into fruition, okay? Share this video to somebody, another 33 Life Path. If you're a cross-watcher, if you're not a 33 Life Path, but it resonates, tell me, okay? Because somebody did yesterday. And subscribe to this channel for more Life Path 33 videos, and even with the collective videos. Then again, my name is Luigi of Cornerstone Tarot, and I wish you all the best.